Mr. Prime Minister, I am Deputy Director General of the Chinese news agency Xinhua. First of all, allow me to thank you on behalf of my colleagues for finding time for this interview, despite the intense schedule of your visit.
Not at all. Without this meeting with the press, it would seem like we haven't done any work with our colleagues at all, and people would have no clue about the things we've achieved.
Both Russia and China are members of the Shanghai Cooperation Organization, BRIC, the G20, and are permanent members of the UN Security Council, which allows our countries to influence the most important processes in the world. With all the recent drastic changes and the global financial crisis, how could Russia and China strengthen their cooperation in different areas? Do you think it's necessary to have tighter coordination between our countries on the international arena?
I would like to remind you that the Soviet Union always supported the People's Republic of China to take its due place in the UN Security Council, a place that belongs to it by right. I consider this to be the main platform of our partnership. We are permanent members of the UN Security Council, and we do a lot within the framework of this organization to strengthen international peace and security. There are many problems in the world, and there are many platforms for finding solutions. Asian platforms, for example, where Russia and China work actively together within the APEC. Russia is preparing to host this important international forum in its Far East in 2012, incidentally. Another mechanism that's being formed right now is the G20. In my opinion, it's a good, efficient forum, as all the leading world economies are part of it. We also set up our own platform due to the need to solve a number of issues with borders, the Shanghai Cooperation Organization. This has proved itself to be effective in reaching all its goals. Without a doubt, the organization's moved beyond its initial limits. The Shanghai Cooperation Organization has become more universal and turned into a much respected international body. There are other countries in the region that wish to join it. The modern world is neither safe nor perfectly balanced nor predictable. Unfortunately, that's just the way it is. The world of today faces many threats in terms of economy, security, ecology, etc. Russian-Chinese cooperation is one of the most important elements of stability in the world. That's how we see it, and that's exactly how we build our cooperation with China, fully realizing our mutual responsibility for international peace, stability, and step-by-step development. I would like to draw your attention to the fact that both Russia and China have a very peaceful foreign policy. We're not at war with anyone and don't have troops outside our borders. But still, our positions on a number of global key issues are vital in solving those issues. Our common view on certain issues and our ability to coordinate positions on international development can often calm a situation and act as a stabilizer.
Recently, negotiations between Gazprom and the China National Oil and Gas Corporation took place. Do you think that there are obstacles to further development of energy cooperation? And if so, what are these obstacles? Is Russia ready to provide energy support to China? Is Russia ready to embrace Chinese investments into its economy? What is your opinion? What is Russia's strategy? What is your personal view?
We have an open economy. It is maybe more open than the economies of other countries, I mean our neighbors in the West. We have a traditional advantage in the field of energy. First of all, Russia is one of the absolute world leaders in the field of nuclear energy. And again, we act openly in this area as well. We do not just build something abroad, rather, we unite our potential with that of other recognized leaders. Our leading company, Rosatom, has recently concluded a strategic agreement on cooperation with a recognized leader in the field of nuclear energy, Siemens, a German company. It is also about operation on third world markets, assets and technologies exchange. We're actively working in China in this area. Tianwan nuclear power plant is being built with Russia's participation. At present, we're discussing construction of an oil refinery plant in China. And we shouldn't forget about carbon supply, also a very important area. Supply is increasing. China has wonderful modern technologies to use this kind of energy, such as processing it into a liquid and even a gaseous state. With gas, negotiations are underway. and I'm sure that the results will be positive. We do not know yet what kind of supplies these are going to be, pipeline or liquefied. These issues are to be resolved at the corporate level. The same concerns prices, as these are economic relations. What really matters is that we both have the need and the opportunity to work together. And in this sense, the Russian and the Chinese economies complement each other very effectively. We have enough work for many decades.